All right, guys, so we've been talking a lot about these new polls that just came out, and the polls have just been catastrophic, just apocalyptic for Trump. I mean, we're talking, a 37% approval rating in one poll, 39% in another poll. Then when you get into the specifics, it's just a bloodbath. We're talking young people who he basically was even with, like, it was like 45% support, 45% oppose. Like, he was basically even with them in November. Now, where are we? Now, he's at 20% support with young people. 20. I mean, that's got to be a record drop. It's got to be a record drop. And then one of the other things that we saw in this election the other day is that all of the groups that Trump had and the Republicans had theoretically gained voters with, they're gone. Not only are they gone, they're gone and then some. So, like, it's not even like the Democrats just made up for what they lost, like equal what they had in 2020. It's like they're doing better than they did in 2020. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, like, Democrats picked up Hispanics even more than the baseline. And this is a huge problem for the right. It's a huge problem for Trump. It's a huge problem for the right. Young people are gone. Hispanics are gone. The minority vote is gone. Young men, bro, they're not buying anymore what Republicans are selling. And the thing is, probably with a lot of young men, their main operative factor that made a lot of them vote the way they voted is, I don't know, cost of living, bro. I hope he'll get the fucking cost of groceries down. And Trump has just totally failed on that. He doesn't even give a fuck about it. You got ground beef up 30 or 40%, coffee up 30, 40%, so many things up double digits. So people are fucking furious, bro. They're furious. Okay. So having said all that, you can go back and watch the segment I did on the polls the other day, but I got a new one for you because I think I may have stumbled across what is the poll that spells doom the most for Trump, more than any poll I've seen before, okay? But first, let me start with this. This is a YouGov poll, Trump's net approval on various issues. Immigration, he's -6. He used to be like +20, +10, +20. Immigration, he's underwater, -6. Jobs in the economy, -18. Taxes and spending, -20. Healthcare, -25. Inflation and prices, -33. He has eclipsed Biden on the issue of inflation, and Biden was hammered on the issue of inflation. Okay, but I still haven't gotten to the thing that this segment is really about. You guys ready for this? I really need you to sit on this one. Let this one marinate. Let this one fucking, slosh around in your skull a little bit, because it just you got to digest what this really means. Ready? Look at this poll. How would you rate the economic conditions in the country today? So in November 2025, so Trump's second term, there's a poll that just happened. 72% of Americans say the economy is poor. 72. Now, what was the answer to this question in Trump's first term? Literally 68% of the country at this point in Trump's first term said the economy is good. Guys, do you understand that 2018 was a vicious beatdown for Republicans in the midterms? Do you get that? So even with 68% of the country saying the economy's pretty good right now in 2017, when 2018 rolled around, Trump got routed. MAGA got routed in that election. Democrats had a big showing. I don't even think we can really wrap our minds around what implications this has for the midterms in 2026. Because if 72% of the country is saying the economy is poor, and people voted against Trump in the midterms even when most said it was good, what are they going to do now that it's really poor? That inflation is going up, unemployment's going up, mass layoffs happening all over the place, no signs whatsoever of things getting better. In fact, factory jobs are being shipped out of the country on a regular fucking basis. What do you think's going to happen now? He's hiding the fucking Epstein files and bombing random countries and doing corrupt deals by the day. And by the way, they talked to a voter who said the thing that really set them off was what Trump was doing with the East Wing. One voter was like, I think it's selfish. Like, why is he focusing on that? Why is he giving $40 billion to Argentina when people are struggling here? You're demolishing the East Wing when, like, the fucking government is shut down and people aren't getting fucking paychecks and you're focused on some interior design type bullshit. This is what a Republican voter was saying. So think this bodes horribly for them. We might, look, it's possible, without any fuckery, without any rigging or anything like that, we're looking at potential prime FDR type midterm numbers here based off this poll. This is forget a 5-alarm fire. This is a motherfucking 500-alarm fire for Republicans that if they don't fucking U-turn immediately, and that's the thing is like, they wouldn't know how to get back to a place where they're making good decisions even if they had a fucking roadmap to do it. Because they're so lost. Like, the party now is nothing but Trump's whim. That's it. There are no core principles. There are no fundamentals of being a right-winger. It's just like the Republican politicians just go, I'm going to follow Trump. That's it. That's all they can do. And then the base is just, out hating each other. They're like, I'm more Nazi. No, I'm more Nazi. I hate everybody. No, I hate more people than you do. Like, that's what the base is doing. So this is a party post-Obama. When Obama left the political scene, the Democrats had a bit of an identity crisis and went through a rough patch. And they lost a lot of state and local elections. I think for Trump, it's going to be that except worse. I think it's going to be worse. I think it's going to be, because they're even more, like, Democrats had some semblance of a political philosophy. The Republicans are just, they got nothing other than, what does Trump say? Okay, we'll shut our brains off. We'll defend him no matter what. Just defend the fascist death cult leader no matter what. And so I think they're cooked. And I don't know, man. I don't even know if there's anything they can do to fix it. All they can do is try to rig the election. That's it. That's all they can do. That's all they can do. Because there's no turning this ship around. And by the way, I should point out that we had the Supreme Court hear the oral arguments on tariffs. And based off the questions they were asking, it really looks like they're going to strike down all of Trump's tariffs and say he does not have the unilateral authority to do tariffs on his own. So what are Republicans going to do? I mean, first of all, that's the Supreme Court trying to kind of save them. But will Trump even listen? We don't know, right? But that would be the Supreme Court kind of saving them. And then, I don't know. I don't know how they couldn't even undo all the damage that they've done if they've tried, right? Yes, people think the economy sucks. People think you're doing a horrible job. Maybe you shouldn't have cut pediatric cancer research. Maybe you shouldn't have cut Meals on Wheels. Maybe you shouldn't have cut the National Weather Service and the flight safety officials, right? The air traffic controllers. But, like, again, even if they wanted to fix this now, it might be too late. It might be too late for them. So now just imagine Democrats routing Republicans in this election, even without being all that aggressive. Like I always say, imagine if they fought. Imagine if they fought. Then instead of winning by, it was 15-point margins in the election the other day. It literally could have been like 25. It could have been like 25. And in the midterms, if Democrats get their shit together and start fighting more by the midterms, oh, buddy. Forget about it. And by the way, it might give Democrats a little bit of, more wind in their sails now too, where they'll feel like, oh shit, we can lean into this resistance stuff a little more because look, we just wiped the floor with these motherfuckers. So that'll make them feel like, oh, okay, they want us, not them. So okay, let's fight. Let's actually like lean into it. Whereas before they were very tepid. After 2024, they seemed very just like, I don't know, very passive. They seemed very meek and very passive. And it sucks because it was at a time when Trump was all in on destroying the country in every imaginable way, and we needed massive resistance. But maybe now it'll put a little pep in their step. But man, are they in trouble. They are seriously, seriously in trouble, and it is a glorious thing to see. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.